Hello. Oh my God. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're going to talk about the rep who lost $4,000 in inventory because a freaking thief stole it from her, not off her front porch, from a very strange identity theft scam rerouting FedEx situation. So stick around because we're going to use our fun little Bluetooth whiteboard Mordor board. And I hope you are ready because it's wild, and the only reason we know about it is because members only. So, and I'm pretty sure it was Cat or someone. I think it was Cat. I don't remember. My brain is fried. I've got an energy drink because why not at 8:25 p.m. Central Time? Hero! We've got earphones, so we're not gonna freaking echo tonight. I don't know what to say other than let me know what your highs and lows are. What is my high from today? Oh, I got medicine for my dog. I guess they're tied together. Caspian has a collapsed trachea. If you're on members only yesterday, we had to stop midstream because my dog was, he's right here actually. He's not feeling good. This is my dog Caspian. If you don't know, he is an Alaskan Kleekai. He is not feeling good. And we took him to the vet. I took him to the vet this morning, and bad news, collapsed trachea. Good news, high. The vet we saw was able to like make his reverse, like his little cough he does that he's been having. We weren't sure if it was allergies or not, but she was able to like make him do the cough, and we have medicine for him now, so we're going to try to manage it, and we'll see what happens. So he's 13 and a half years old. You have a Kleekai? Stop it. So the vet we saw today, we actually see Dr. Hennessy at Cypress Fairhaven Animal Clinic, but he wasn't available, so we saw a different lady, a different doctor, and she just saw a Kleekai who delivered a litter of puppies. And so I was like, perfect. Not a lot of people work with Kleekais. And she did a full workup on him, and you're okay, buddy. I felt like super good about the interaction, but he was very like, he normally is not scared at the vet, but he was very scared today, and he was hiding under my legs, which he doesn't do. He's normally very like happy around people, and so he's just not feeling good. So that was my high, that was my low. So hello to your Kleekai, Kyber. Hero. He's the second one we've owned, and he's a baby. Oh my God. I would love to follow you on Instagram. Caspian's 13 and a half years old, and he's pretty healthy. He needs to lose a little bit of weight to take some of the pressure off of his trachea. And we've got like 3 prescription medications. Hi. So let me read some of y'all's highs and lows. Let's see, blend mode. Oops. Let me see if I can make this a little easier to read. I will adjust this in my program tomorrow to fix it. Because I know the quilt kind of messes it up. We'll just keep it in regular. That's fine. Actually, let's duplicate it and then multiply it. That sounds like a great idea. Nope. That's better. Someone stole my box of food for the week. Oh God, I'm sorry. Thank you. My partner let me sleep and made me a ham McMuffin. It was good. My sinus making my jaw hurt and it's giving me a headache. Oh, 12 hours? Love it. Excited for a D&D session tomorrow. Low. Various levels of pain. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're new here, we do highs and lows, different than positive and negatives. We started doing that when I was in outpatient. After I had my psychiatric hospital visit. And then when I was in partial hospitalization program, we just did that. So we like it. I feel like sometimes you can always find a high and a low, even if you're scraping your soul off the, bathroom floor. So we do that. High, had the best massage today. Low, going out of town for the weekend, and I'm going to miss my old boy. 13-year-old Akita. Oh. Hi, I'm streaming. And you're awake. Low, my back hurts. Broken waffles. I hope your back feels better. There is a DBT program near me that does Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm scared to go, but I kind of want to go. Hi, an appointment. Really didn't want to go to tomorrow. Canceled. Love it. Woo! Low, my dogs went out in the rain and then came in to snuggle. The wet dog smell. Oh my gosh. Speaking of dogs, did y'all see the drama of the mom? Now, I have a little bit of the same thing, so I'm going to say I have compassion for people who have the fear of, like the anxiety, like the fear of throwing up or being around people who throw up. Okay? Setting that aside. She put her child out in the driveway in a dog bed, and the dog bed was covered with like towels and stuff, but out in the driveway in a dog bed so that he could be throwing up outside, and then had her husband come home to take care of the kid who was quite young, and then recorded it and put it on social media. Did y'all see that? Oh, these are for all the floofs whose parents are in chat. Aw. Oh, it's okay. YouTube chat's being wild. That's okay. Cheers. Cheers to YouTube. I will say, if you don't have a phobia like that, sometimes it's hard to have compassion for the level of like, oh my God. But also, putting your kid in a dog bed in the driveway, oh my God. Oh my God. And I don't remember whose channel I was watching it on. Was it Do We Know Them? No. You'll have to look it up. I don't know. I know it sounds like I'm supporting her. I'm not supporting her. I'm just saying she's also the mom that like microwaves everything for her kid and like microwaves it to the point that it's burnt to a crisp. No, she made you clean out your own vomit bowl? Oh, Michaela, that's awful. I'm sorry. It would be, and like when you're sick, like when you're truly sick, dog beds are not comfortable. You want to be in your own bed. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, also, did you wash the dog bed before you put your kid in it? I'm stalling because we're gonna internet privacy tonight. Oh my God. So we have our murder board, which is not a murder board, but like we're calling it that, our Mordor board. Insert Lord of the Rings music here. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, and phobias can make you do irrational things. Posting it online is wild. And also, like, if your husband, if your partner, if your person does not have a phobia, the husband was laying in the driveway rubbing the son's back. And if your person, here's the thing, they look well off. Send your person with the phobia to like a hotel where they can be phobia free. And the partner can bring the child inside to rest in a safe environment on a comfortable bed and puke his heart out into a bowl and rest in the safety and comfort of air conditioning in a comfortable bed, not outside, in a fucking dog bed, in a dog bed. She laid they don't have a carport. They didn't have a covered deal. He's outside in the driveway. They didn't even clear out the garage so he could be under a covered area. The dad didn't, a crime board. We can call it a crime board. The dad didn't bring, okay. You've got a phobia, right? You've got a phobia, okay? I have some quirks that I wouldn't say ruined relationships over, but I have some empathy for the I have definitely some empathy for the irrational things that your phobias, that your things that are hardwired into your like sensory soul that can wreck things, okay? You've got your safety person, right? Who comes in and says, "Danger, Will Robinson. Our child is in the driveway, not covered by anything, and is laying in a dog bed. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. What's going on?" The mom, I mean, she was in the driveway with the kid, but still, like, let's just think for a second. Let's say this is, let's just say this. The cars are not in the garage, okay? We clear out a space in the garage. Let's just say, like, we're being irrational and she can't have the kid inside. So we clear out a space in the garage so the kid's in a covered area. So the sun isn't beating down on the kid. For the entire afternoon that he's outside. He's outside for 6 hours. I mean, the sun, like, he's a little munchkin. He's a little guy. He's sick. He's dehydrated. He's puking his little guts out, and they leave, like, she's in the driveway with him, but he's dehydrated because he's puking his guts out, right? And he's uncovered in the driveway. I know we're supposed to be talking about the lady who lost $4,000 in inventory. I'm like hyper focused on this, okay? He's dehydrated. The dad comes home early from work, and the dad's not like, okay, you're being unreasonable, right? Go to a hotel. I've got this. I'm going to call in a carpet cleaner company to like take care of our bedroom, because she's like, the kids puked all over our bedroom. Okay, fine. Go to a hotel. I've got this. I'm going to call in a carpet cleaner. I'm putting our son on the couch with a trash can in the air conditioning, and I'm going to go get some Pedialyte because he's dehydrated. The mom's excuse was, oh, he wanted to go outside. You're the adult. 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 She says the husband's on her side. Habibti, you're the adult. Two adults, one child. They're like, oh, he wanted to go outside. Oh, your kid doesn't want to finish their antibiotics? No. You're the adult. I'm saying that as like a... Sometimes you have to like put your foot down and say like, this is a bad idea. My kid has been puking. Electrolytes are low. Hydration's low. I'm not going to go let my kid lay out in the sun and go get more dehydrated. We're going to stay inside, stay covered, stay in the air conditioning. I'm going to rehydrate my kid. Blah, blah, blah. And phobias don't really excuse child neglect. Correct. I'm just saying I understand phobias short-circuiting your brain. And I'm also confused as to why the partner who doesn't have the phobia not stepping in and saying, this is an incredibly bad idea. Like, this is not okay. We're taking the child inside immediately. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is happening? The kid did not want to go outside. Yeah, like she said that, but I don't know. So that I just had to rage with y'all for a second because I had nobody to talk to about this. I guess I could have talked to members about this, but I forgot. I forgot to rage about it. Sorry. All right. Here's our board. Here's what happened. I know nothing about this girl. I learned all the things I could so far about her today. We're going to learn together. We are going to learn together. Her name is Alex. She's a bomb party rep. Here's some things that you need to know. And maybe the most important thing is she shares her address online to get her viewers to send her food through DoorDash. That doesn't mean that we don't have sympathy that somebody stole her identity and did some really twisty thing via FedEx and stole $4,000 of her bomb party inventory. So before we begin, be careful what information you share online, because the world is an awful place. But there's also things you can do to not be stupid on the internet. Welcome to my corner of the internet, where we do cult tactic breakdowns and squirrel trails and what the hell is going on here, and anti-MLM fuckery. And if you don't like cursey words, this is not the channel for you. Subscribe for more premium content. If you're a member, enjoy the emotes. What did I just join? Marie, you joined some fuckery. So, we are talking about the rep who... Oh, buddy. Champion not feeling good. He right here. Can hear his little collapsed trachea. I'm gonna be a little distracted. It's hard to hear. I'm like having a hard time breathing. So, her name's Alex. She goes by Alex No Fizz Given. And we don't touch the poop here, but we don't touch the poop here, and I also am not your mother. Okay? I'm going to open up our crime board. Our squirrel board, our acorn board, our squirrel board, our squirrel trail.
Good morning.
Our squirrel.
I just wanted to hop on here and
talk
about just social media and safety, and it's important for me
to
warn you of what happened to me so it doesn't happen to you.
Okay, sorry about that. I was like, what's playing right now? We are not going to have any more echoes because I've got some earphones in that aren't going to hurt my ears. So we love that. I'm going to add her sorry about that. Okay. Hello. Hi, Lemons. Good to see you. You follow her to keep up with BP mess? Oh, also, I'm sorry. I'm so excited to tell y'all. Pretend that Bomb Party and LuLaRoe had a baby, because Bomb Party is now selling leggings. You're welcome. We were watching our horse lady earlier on members only. I took members only down earlier because I was crying a little bit too much, so sorry about that. But our horse lady was selling some leggings, and the amount of duplicates people are getting is incredible. And now, if the leggings were scarves, because Kate was like, that'd be a cute scarf, and I was like, you know what? You're not wrong. However, the band on the waist was like a dark blue. Then it was a light print pattern. Then the ankles were like a dark blue. And I'm like, in my brain, I don't think the Oreo look is going to be like super flattering. BP is selling leggings. It's the LuLaRoe Temu death of a lifetime. The leggings are surprise. They're in packaging. It's wild. And you can get diamonds. You can get diamonds in the leggings. You can get diamond jewelry in the leggings. And the MSRP for one of the leggings was $140. So, the leggings you just rip open. Early Christmas gift to us. Please please make all the fizz jokes you want to. Okay, let's look at our board. Let's look at our board. Okay, look at all the links we have. Kat took so many screenshots, and we're gonna do combo board, like reading and then video watching, then reading, then video watching, but the Reddit tea is worth it, okay? Plus, we exported the viral video. We exported the comments from the viral video. There's 1,000 comments. They are worse than LuLaRoe. And they say that they're bamboo, the fabric, but the patterns, how would I describe the patterns? Imagine, oh my God, imagine the worst waistband of all time. So like, sorry, we do have captions. Now, let me say this. If you hate ads and you cannot afford YouTube Premium, please listen up. You can do this on your cell phone and you can do this on Chrome. This is not a scam. This is not me doing anything affiliate. You do not have to pay for this. Download the Brave browser, Brave. It works on your cell phone. It works on your computer. Just download it, then go to Google or go to YouTube, log into your Google account. I logged in. I've been using it for over like 5 months. My dad's been using it for over like a year. My sister uses it. It will completely shut out every single ad that I have set up. So if you cannot afford YouTube Premium, just watch my channel on the Brave browser, okay? It's not a scam. That's why I have little Nightbot trying to remind y'all, if you can't afford YouTube Premium, download the Brave browser, okay? I know some of y'all are on a budget. I'm on a budget. Download the Brave browser. So if you hate the ad experience, do that. Again, huge shout out to y'all for even watching the ads or being a member. I'm very grateful. Thank you for supporting my business. Diet Coke, popcorn. Let me know what you're drinking. I've got an energy drink. I'm wrecking my sleep schedule. Let's go. X. Z. Okay. Let's watch the FedEx video first. Copy link address. Paste.
TikTok, please help me get this to FedEx and do your thing. I sell surprise jewelry reveals on TikTok, and somebody changed the delivery method of my package that contained a large amount of jewelry. And they changed the delivery to get picked up at a FedEx facility. And this person used false identification and pretended to be me and picked it up. So not only am I out this money, but the jewelry's been accounted for. So I owe about $4,000 in refunds to people. And that's not including the jewelry that I purchased. Somebody needs to be accountable for this. I'm worried for my safety. I've canceled my adoption. Like, I'm literally just trying to make money for my family, and nobody's helping me with FedEx. TikTok, please help me get this to FedEx.
Okay, let me give y'all some details. When she says she canceled her adoption, she's not talking about a floof adoption. She means she canceled her adoption for a child. So she's that concerned about her safety that she stopped her adoption or adopting a child. So I don't know enough about like cybersecurity or data leaks or stuff like that. I do know she's very... Here's the umbrella I'm living under. I'm very sorry she's going through this. I have a lot of empathy that she's very scared and she's frightened. I would never wish that upon anyone. I think that whoever did this to her is such an evil thing to do. That's the umbrella I'm living under. I also think that multiple things can be true at the same time. I think it's absolutely wild that she shares her address online to get people to DoorDash her food while she's live streaming. I think that is wild. I think that's wild. I think that is unreal. Can't she file a police report since it's $4,000, which would make it a felony? It depends on the amount of money that was stolen. I think $4,000 would be a felony. Let me pull up your comments while we're talking about this. So, wouldn't she be able to file a police report? They would be able to get footage of the person that stole her package. Probably. Now, people who work at FedEx have been commenting on this post, which is good. Let me adjust how long y'all's automatically hide after, let's say, how would I hide? Let's do 1 minute. Let's do 60 seconds. I think you should be very careful of internet safety, like sharing, doing your... That's why we're very concerned when parents are being very lackadaisical with the safety of their children, by like using their kids as cash cows on social media, and telling people like where they're vacationing, like where they're going, doing live, where they actually are in real time, et cetera, et cetera. Her telling people like her address to DoorDash her food while she's live streaming, just bonkers to me. So for the post office, you have to show your ID when you pick up your package. So they either made a super good copy of her ID to pick up her package, which is terrifying, and I don't know how it works at FedEx. Now, somebody at FedEx, we can look at the comments. She should definitely file a police report. That's a crazy amount of money. They might actually do something. I think someone from FedEx is going to send this to, not the warehouse, but somebody in management. Let me move this a little bit. I brought it over from the treehouse and it's just a little bit wonky. Sorry. America doesn't always have to provide an ID in my store. We don't, but we have to sign for the package. Oh. Yeah, there's the link to get Brave. It's free. The Brave browser. Okay, let's look at some of the comments. I have it. We exported them all, so we can look at them in Excel. We're going to do in dark mode because we can. This was from earlier today, so this was only like 1,012 or 1,000 comments, and now there's 1,030, so I'm not going to export them again. You okay? You need help? Here, you want some help? You good? He just wanted to go down. Okay. That was my dog, sorry. Okay. These are the comments. This is the earliest to the latest, and I'll show you how they're nested, or like how the reply is. It says, so this is so terrible. Okay, hold on. There we go. This is so terrible. I'm praying for you, Alex. FedEx should be responsible for this. It will work out. I'm praying for you, girl. FedEx needs to get it together. They delivered my last package to some random house. It's always something with them. I'm so sorry. Now, the guy picked it up from... The guy picked it, or whoever, the guy or the person picked it up from the facility. So somehow they got access to her shipping information, like her account. I don't know if she clicked on something that was she clicked on a bad link, if that makes sense, that looked like a bomb party email, and they grabbed her login information, and then they were able to go in and reroute. That's what I think could have happened, but oh, thank you. I don't feel good, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That's so kind. If y'all don't know, be very careful with links that you click on in your email. I personally don't click on links in my email. If you see a link, type it in manually in a browser separately. If you see something like from your bank, go into the app on your phone, or go to your bank on the website and deal with it there, or call the bank manually. Never, I just don't click on links in my email. There's ways for people to basically grab your information if you click on the link and it looks like the page for your bank, but they're actually not like screen recording, but essentially, I'm trying to explain this simply, they're basically screen recording your username and password so that they can go in and change it and then be able to do stuff they're not supposed to on your account. So that might be what happened with her. I don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid, and maybe that's too paranoid for maybe that's bad advice to never click on links in your email. I just don't. Personally. Let me see. If you file a police report about it, they can go to demand camera footage. I'm so sorry you are going through this. Was there insurance on this? If someone picked up, will insurance not cover it? Praying that this is resolved. I'm so sorry. This is horrible. I'm praying for you and that a solution is found. Oh my gosh, this is definitely not okay. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. My FedEx account is two-factor authenticated, and I have to have an ID matching the name on the shipment to pick up packages. That's so unhelpful. She's already lost $4,000. That's the most unhelpful comment at this point. Oh my God, Alex, this makes me sick to my stomach. I'm so sorry. I wish that I could do something more than repost for you. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm so sorry. So this person said, I work for FedEx Freight. I will send this video to a contact I have and see if they can provide some information. Can you tell me what FedEx told you and have had proof of this change? Can I message you? So Alex said, can I message you? Melinda, that's amazing for trying to help. Thank you for trying to help. So I'll just keep going down. Bomb Party should probably not plaster their logo all over their boxes anymore. Discreet shipping boxes might curb this in the future. That doesn't help. They don't understand. They don't understand what happened. This was inside a FedEx facility. It wasn't a FedEx employee that stole the box. Someone went in digitally and rerouted the box from going to her house to a FedEx pickup location and went and picked it up from a FedEx facility. That's literally what happened. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, the Brave browser is awesome. Yeah, if you're on a budget, Brave browser is great. Also, appreciate y'all liking the stream. Subscribe. I appreciate the subscribing is free, a free way to support the channel. leaving a comment after the stream is done, and hyping the video. Again, free way to support the channel. They probably got her bomb party login info. Because, oh no, they either got her bomb party login info or her FedEx login info. So either way, she clicked on something, or she either clicked on something or they got enough of her information where they were able to break in, compromise, whatever, her stuff and steal all that product. I honestly believe it was a FedEx worker. No way. I think so too. Bomb party should... Okay. I agree. I was always nervous when I was a rep. Anyone could Google bomb party and see its jewelry. Okay, God. Facts, because this means someone would have to know Alex's exact address, full name, the FedEx facility that she would have to go to. They literally... Let me explain this again. She's not... Okay, let me explain this. If you're new to bomb party, the bomb party reps get the boxes shipped to their houses. What she is saying is the person who stole her stuff went into her account and said, please don't ship it to my house. Please redirect it to a pickup facility. And then when it was redirected to the pickup facility and it arrived there, that individual went to the pickup facility and picked up the $4,000 worth of product. And then Alex went, where's my product? She went into her account and said it was delivered. And she said, no, it's not. And she looked at the delivery information and said, it's been delivered to a FedEx facility. She went there, the product had been delivered, and they said someone had picked it up, and she said, I didn't pick it up. And they said, well, someone named Alex whatever picked it up, and she said, I'm Alex. I did not pick it up. That's the issue. That's literally the issue. So that's why we're not clicking on links in emails. We're not clicking on links in emails. We're not sharing our address when we're live streaming. We're not asking people to DoorDash us food. When we're freaking live streaming, we're not letting people know where we live. If we can, like, help it, for the love of God. We don't click on links in our emails. We don't click on links in our emails. We just don't, okay? I can promise you that it's not a FedEx worker. This is a huge scam going around everywhere. These scams are crazy. If it was a worker, don't you think they would just keep the package? Okay, well, you get it. There's a bunch of people commenting on this. These comments are not as good as the Reddit comments, okay? So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to our squirrel board, and we're going to watch another video. We're going to watch a bomb party rep commenting on another rep commenting on the situation. This is Callie. I'm going to unmute. And we're going to get it as big as possible. Someone at the... I need to put the captions back on. Live captions.
Someone at the FedEx is gonna be needing a new job. Correct.
Where did the captions go? Mother. Okay. We're just, you know, breezing through our technical difficulties, and that's okay.
Someone at the FedEx is gonna be needing a new job. Correct. Wow. All right, here we go, my girl. This is for Miss Laura. All right, 3, 2, 1. Well, that's disgusting, Laura. This is a global icon, Monaco Moments on Golds. How would they have had access to her FedEx account? That is weird because I have done so many packages that are FedEx pickup, and like there's a certain time frame that you have, because if you do it after like a certain hour in the day, they won't let you pick it up. They won't let you pick it up. So if you do it like, so let's say it goes to like they pick it up at BP, and that you get a tracking number. Once you get that tracking number, you can do it as like a scheduled pickup at like a specific location. When you go to that specific location, you have to show like a government ID to like check it out. But like it is literally, but like when you do an overnight package with BP too, sometimes it takes until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, Molly. Like Eastern Standard Time, and like it'll get a tracking number, and you have to do it before like 8 p.m. Do you know what I mean? That's weird. That's weird. Weird. Okay, Miss Laura, number 2, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, well, that is just ugly, Laura.
Okay. So I forgot to add her to. There's so many bomb party reps I record, and I'm like, every time I want to delete one, I can only do 50. And I'm always like, do I want to delete this person? Add someone. Just. Okay, hold on. Please hold. All right. Please hold. Oh, House of Bling. Callie McCuskey. I thought I was recording her. CALLIEMCCUSKY. SKEY. Oh, yes, we pulled up all. Great. So there's a few people who are kind of talking about the drama of it. I don't think I've ever shown ID for a FedEx pickup. So what do you have to show? Like the tracking number for it? Also, everyone should know how to remove location metadata from their phone. They post while on vacation, away from home, on deployment, etc. That is a good point, Marie. I think ID is based on state because my state doesn't require that, but we have to sign Also, if it was a FedEx employee, it would have made more sense to just steal it and have the customer report it as missing than side for it. I think it was someone who I think this is just me. Either it's someone who grabbed enough of her information by what she shared while she was live streaming, or had her click on a link in her email. They went and changed her login information and got it that way, rerouted her stuff to the warehouse, and then picked it up there. It sounds more like a phishing thing. Also, like, FedEx has really good benefits, so, like, why would you fuck that up just for $4,000 worth of shitty bomb party product? You know what I'm saying? Like FedEx has good benefits, especially when you work there for a while. I'm not saying it's the best place to work. I'm just saying, why would you mess up working at FedEx for $4,000 of bomb party product? It doesn't make sense. I think it's more so that she overshared. She overshared, or it was phishing. Or tracking. And now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab any of Alex's old lives. I was able to grab all of Callie McCuskey's old lives. So if I was able to grab Alex's old lives, we could have gone through and see if she had shared her tracking numbers. Because if someone had seen her tracking numbers on her live streams, that's how they could have rerouted it. Yeah, not worth the risk of heavy fines and possible jail time. Exactly, for $4,000. Canada Post needs an ID to pick up. As long as it's same address, they will give it. My other half gets mine often from the post office. Yeah, like, why lose your job over bad leggings and boiled jewelry? All right, let's read some Reddit stuff. All right, let's go to our squirrel board. Uh-oh. Why is this low res? Oops. Nope. You. Okay. Val is live with Jewel Candy. This is Alex. My upline Val is live with Jewel Candy right now. If you place a pre-order with me, she's revealing now. But she would never ask anyone to take their own inventory and help her out of her own disaster. I find it kind of weird that FedEx was able to reroute it so quickly within just 3 hours. Well, they have been able to do that before. I've seen FedEx reroute stuff before. I need to adjust myself because I'm in pain. Please hold. Mother trucker, you're the one. Oh my god. I'm trying to get XCal to make me something, or I'll have to make it. Okay, sorry. I find it kind of weird that FedEx was able to reroute it so quickly within just 3 hours. Usually they'll take it back to the store at the end of the driver's shift. But in this case, I think what probably happened is that someone called customer service and gave them the tracking number. Oh my God. They likely either misread the tracking number or redirected it incorrectly and didn't do their due diligence in protecting against that happening. No. No. Let me fix my deal. There we go. I don't know if BP offered to help. We haven't got unclear. We haven't got the video. We're kind of going in chronological order. She's done another video, so we're gonna watch that. We're kind of going like we did before: video, read, video, read, video, read, kind of like a storybook. Because I'm a child. My attention span is low, so that's what we're doing. But we'll try to get caught up. My husband is a shipping guru. Nick. Okay, Nick. Wait. Hello. I'm late, but we'll try to get caught up. My husband is a shipping guru, has dealt with every carrier for over 20 years. I can ask him, and I'll probably know just about anything. Okay, Nick, here's what happened. Here's the TLDR. A rep's package was redirected by someone unknown from their home delivery to a FedEx pickup location against her knowledge. She got the notification that her package had been delivered, and she went to her front porch and she's like, it's not here. She checked her email or whatever, and it said it had been delivered to a FedEx facility. And she's like, that's weird. She went to the FedEx facility, and they said, oh, Alex whatever had picked it up. And she's like, I'm Alex, I didn't pick it up. And apparently someone with her, either her identification or tracking number, however you pick up packages at FedEx, pretended to be her and picked up $4,000 worth of her inventory. And she's SOL so far. Some people in her comments who work for FedEx are saying they can try to help her by sending her video to people who work for FedEx. And then we're kind of watching her videos in chronological order, and other people who are kind of commenting on the situation. And we're kind of in the middle of like reading the Reddit commentary drama. I wonder if someone asked to confirm tracking and she gave it up. Weird, you gotta show ID. That's what I thought. So, and Nick, she canceled her adoption over this. Like, she and her husband were adopting a child, and she canceled the adoption because of, I guess, what she felt, how much her privacy, her identity had been compromised. Like, that's how much she felt this situation had compromised her, like, identity and stuff. Yes. Like, this story is freaking wild. And I feel very bad for her. And all of the details of this situation are so Mind-boggling. Yeah, so we can watch the video again. We watched the first video maybe like at minute 20. So we're at like 40 minutes ago. That seems like a weird response. Yeah. So we're kind of reading the first Reddit post. I get FedEx deliveries on the regular. A change for pickup has never shown me anything other than the next business day as an option. Yes, excellent point. In that pic, she said she had to go to the post office. Did I miss? In that pic, she said she had to go to the post office to pick them up. So maybe FedEx has nothing to do with this. Maybe someone was overnighting them or 2-day and she got scammed. I mean, come on, it should have been FedEx, not the post office. And according to her long story, she said someone broke into her account and switched it from home delivery to pickup. Which is it? What she said on her stories on TikTok or the long drawn out story about FedEx? Seems suspicious to me. Maybe I watch too much true crime. To me, it seems like it could be like phishing. Maybe I'm wrong. She also posts her real address when she goes live so that she can have people DoorDash, she can have her viewers DoorDash her food while she's live streaming and selling bomb party boiled jewelry. And I still feel bad that she's so scared about what happened. And also, can I encourage everybody to not follow this behavior? And yes, I do have a Triceratops stuffy. Yes, I'm calling bullshit too. No, FedEx never hands over to USPS for final delivery. Nope. Just speaking on the FedEx to post office part, UPS and FedEx will sometimes use the post office for final delivery. I'm not sure the logistics or why 100%, but I own a small business and I ship every day, and some of my UPS labels also have a post office barcode because the final delivery is routed to the post office to deliver, but UPS FedEx does the majority of the legwork. Okay. Just saw Valerie on my For You page, and because of all of this ordeal, she doesn't even have necklaces for everyone. Not even her own customers. This is so messy. Valerie's probably losing thousands because of this situation. It's so weird. What really happened here? I just think this whole story is so weird. Definitely something smelly going on. There's cameras everywhere at FedEx. Good point. I use USPS and UPS most often, so I don't know much about FedEx. Like an adoption. Yeah, it's so strange, right? Like something strange. This is what has me so confused because FedEx has cameras, so they should be able to see who picked the packages up, unless they already know, but she can't say since it's still being investigated. Sorry, give me a second. Oh my God. Okay. Unless they're, FedEx can only give to the police, so if she called the police, they will find out. Guess she will have to skip her monthly cruise in June. I'm not saying everything is a lie, but anyone with common sense can see something doesn't add up. Go through the thread, she will see where it was going to be delivered to a post office box, and then the other issues. Am I missing? I feel like I'm missing some posts. Oh, we have so many. We have like 8 of these threads to go through. So like Buckle up, friends. FedEx does not deliver to post office boxes. Only USPS can deliver to PO boxes. Now, she was outside FedEx when she was crying. Just like when we went and saw the video, she was outside of FedEx. So I don't know what everyone's saying about a PO box. She was at the warehouse location for FedEx. So I'm confused. And I have a mailbox that members ship me stuff to. It's not a PO box, it's an actual mailbox, and FedEx, UPS, and the Postal Service deliver things to me. So she may not have an actual PO box. She may have a physical mailing address that is like a box number. So I don't know. I thought she didn't want to take inventory from other reps, or is this going to Val's pockets? Are the police reports public info? Great question. I would love to know also. Not in California. She's in California. So can someone look up what the felony, what the minimum amount of money for a felony is? What's up?
The minimum amount of money for a felony?
Okay, want me to tell you what happened? What's that? Okay, so this bomb party rep, someone broke into her account and rerouted her inventory from her house to a FedEx facility. Okay? Then went and picked it up themselves.
They really must like cheap jewelry, huh?
They stole $4,000 of her inventory.
Oh, wow.
And guess what? She's so nervous. She was so nervous about her identity being stolen because I guess they pretended to be her to pick it up. She canceled her adoption of the kid that she was trying to adopt. I don't know how we run into these stories on the internet, but like
It's not possible. It might be just all made up, huh?
no, it's not. I mean, these ladies aren't that good of actors. She's weeping on the internet. They're not that good of actors, Dad.
Trust me, $4,000 of theft is
It's a felony? Yeah. Okay. Ex-Cal spoken.
Yes. Hey, did you have some instructions for some? You can do it later.
Instructions for what?
Medicine for Caspian that we're supposed to be giving him.
Oh. Yeah, we can start tomorrow. Okay. All right. Everyone's saying hi to you.
Say hi, fam.
He says hello, fam. Can someone explain this to me in elementary terms? Here she is paying Valerie back, or was this a gift from her? I heard FDM say I would do it for anyone on my team, but is she just out all the inventory or what? This is a bit much. Leave her be. It okay to snark, but every time she posts, you all post a screenshot. Oh my god. Few computer 1461. Well, then she can stop posting her stuff on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, it's commentary. When Alex made a video about it asking for TikTok to do its thing, it became up for public discussion. Yep. No, it isn't creepy. She signed up for it when she decided to sell Bomb Party. This woman is lying about something. The story doesn't add up. Do you know for sure she ordered jewel candy? You can defend her all you want, but she put shade in the word shady. Point blank, period. Comment removed by moderator. Do not post or comment on private personal aspect of Rhett's corporate employees or customers' lives. Good for you. You can always scroll on. Literally, it's so weird. Okay. All right, let's watch another commentary Sorry, I'm like off center because Caspian was here earlier, so like that's why I'm asymmetrical. It's mostly annoying me. I know it's not annoying anybody else. All right, I'm going to close this, and I'm going to close this, and we're going to go back to our board, and we're going to go back to, is it this one? Okay. We're going to unmute. We're going to go here. Can I go up? Oh gosh. Sorry. I don't want comments. How do I close this? I don't want... Okay. Perfect. And then we're going to go over here. Go to settings. Live. Captions. Okay. Okay.
Okay, guys, something
Okay.
was just brought to my attention.
Sorry. Okay. Oh. Yes. So, the quilt story. These are damaged quilts from Etsy. Because, well, I haven't been able to stream in the treehouse because my pain is kind of out of control right now, and we are trying to solve the problem because my doctor said I can't have surgery right now because I just had surgery last year. And so I'm just streaming from my bed until I can save up for a recliner. So I was like, my dad and I switched out the bigger bed that I was in because it's just me now. And when my siblings come to visit with their partners, they get the bigger bed in the other room. Anyways, so there's nothing behind me now. And it was just a blank wall. And so I went on Etsy, and if you kind of dig, you can get some like damaged quilts for like stupid cheap, like under $100. And so this quilt is damaged. Like all of these are pieced on top. They're like these white ones, they are whip stitched on top when you create these hexagons. So some of them are coming off. So I was like, oh, colorful hexagons. You know, I love color. And I found this one first. And this one was hexagon color. And then I was like, oh, I'll just put it behind me. And I like the colors. And then I was like, oh, hexagon. And then I was like, I found this one. And I thought, even though they're not the same, this hexagon and those hexagons kind of like play off each other, even though those are stars. But if you look, like, they make hexagons around the stars. And so I was like, anyways, so they're damaged. And so they were like selling them in these like vintage junk resale stores on Etsy. But this little guy, when it came in the mail, I got this super long handwritten letter from the person who sent it to me. And it wasn't just somebody who like found it at a garage sale and was reselling it in their shop. It was from the owner of the shop's actual family. And it was made in the 60s, and it's been in their family since then. And they said that they were just, you know, like getting rid of it, and it's been in their family for decades, and, you know, they've loved having it, and they hope that it'll like bless me and that I will enjoy having it. And like they just sent the nicest note to me with it, and I was like, oh my God. I mean, they're nice anyways. Like, they're from 2 different shops. But this little guy, like, is just kind of a lap one. And it was just kind of like, the owner didn't have to send anything, right? Like, I like them either way. Like, they're kind of just, I was really happy because I got them because I like color, and I was just happy to like try to make the space like a little colorful, and like they go with my treehouse kind of. And I'm sad I can't stream in my treehouse right now, but it was just nice to like, and the centers are hexagons too, and it was just kind of like knowing like that this one was like super loved by a family, and then they sent it to me was like super sweet. And just that she wrote me a letter was like really nice. And I mean, like, you can tell like both people who put these together just cared a lot about I don't know, crafting it and doing a good job and stuff. And like that, even though they're kind of falling apart a little bit, that they were loved and stuff. And I don't know, it just feels nice to like even the Melaleuca's an MLM, like Amy doing that for me, like just having things like the stuff that y'all have sent me to, that the subscribers have sent me, that are like the little knickknacks and stuff that are in my treehouse and stuff. And it's like, it's just, I don't know, just having like little handmade things. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It gets me on my soul. Anyways, I'm not going to cry. I'm saving up for a motorized one because, I don't have, some days I'm like weak. So I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. Yeah, I'm just saving up for a motorized one. Hi, how are you? Thank you. I'll put in my recliner fund. Oh, thank you so much. That's super kind. Thank you. Yeah, like there's some really good, like decently like cheap ones. I mean, I could have like put the money for my recliner like these first, but I was just like, sometimes I just wanted to like just have something colorful first, so I just kind of rerouted funds there first. So these were like, yeah, it's like a weighted stuffy, so it's like, this is like 10 pounds. So it's kind of comforting. So anyways. Oh, that's so sweet, Michaela. That's super sweet. So anyways, let's get back to bomb party, and I'm not going to cry anymore. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. All right, let's watch this. Why are we muted?
Okay, guys, something was just brought to my attention through the BP waves of customers about Alex. No fizz given. Burns my soul. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. I think all of us fizzers know that there's absolutely nothing more devastating than disappointing your customers, the fear of your safety of your family. Somebody's like coming in and doing that to you in your identity. Does not sit well with me. I know that I'm going to take whatever items you guys think.
I can post the one I'm looking at. Let me post the one I'm looking at in the, maybe I'll post, let me see. Why don't I post the one I'm looking at, yeah, I can post the one I'm looking at somewhere. I don't, I feel like, I guess I feel kind of weird like posting it, but I'll post the one I'm looking at on Amazon, in the, maybe in the Discord. Oh my God. Catman. Holy shit. Thank you. No crying. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm gonna rewind this and play it, and I'm not gonna stop her so I can like not cry. Okay.
Okay, guys, something was just brought to my attention through the BP waves of customers about Alex. No fizz given. Burns my soul. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. I think all of us fizzers know that there's absolutely nothing more devastating than disappointing your customers, the fear of your safety of your family. Somebody's like coming in and doing that to you in your identity. Does not sit well with me. I know that I'm going to take whatever items you guys think you can spare in Jewel Candy. If we got extra, some of us reps that have had the pre-order can spare a couple here and there. I would love to orchestrate and coordinate if everybody can send them to
Thank
me.
you.
I will do a graph and a spreadsheet of everything that came to me, and we can give her a huge pack of Jewel Candy because it's wrong. And I can't believe like hearing her story online and then her adoption, and that is so wrong. So I feel like all of us can spare 1, 2, 3, 5. I don't know. I know they mentioned to me, I don't know, I haven't talked to Val, that she's planning on doing the reveals for her out of her stuff. I just feel like you guys, we all, a little tiny bit from all of us to help her will go 10 times over. And in times like this, we can all pull together because it's not right. And if you can spare anything, please let me know. I will, I'm going to be at work tonight, but if you guys can email me would be great. My username at the G to the mail to the dot. Come on, man. Exact spelling. Make sure, please. I will check that. I will put together a little graph spreadsheet of who's sending what. Let's say within the next like 2 days, so that I know what's coming to me and I know what can be sent over to her, so that as soon as I get everything, that way she doesn't feel safe, it gets shipped to me. I can put everything together and I can coordinate with her about like a safe place that we can send that to somebody where she can get her items directly. Bomb Party Official, please do your due diligence if you can and push this for us and let people know that that's an opportunity. I will send my rep ID number or send addresses so that you guys can let me know. Let's make it right. BP, girls, band together and make this right, because can you guys imagine having all of our inventory gone, all of our pre-orders not there, the safety of our family? Wrong. Let's make it right. Love you guys.
Thank you. Oh, you can, I don't, here. And again, y'all don't have to do anything like, Google AdSense pays me like for y'all watching ads and stuff and everything, but I'll show y'all if you can, I'll just show you, if you're, no, oh my God. If you're here and you're watching, you're an editor. Got it. Oops. Switch account. Down here, there's a plus button and there's a money button. The money button, you can do a super chat. Sorry, I'm covering my mic. There's a money button. You can do a super chat. You can do membership. Like in membership gifting. The membership gifting does the same thing as the money. It just means that other people can enjoy membership, and it does money too, but that's very generous. Thank you. Nora, thank you. It's like all the way. Anyways, that's how you do it. All right, let's look at Reddit again. So there are reps offering inventory for Alex. Alex said, "Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the overwhelming love, support, prayers, and the kindness you've shown me. I wish I could share more of the story, but because this is an active investigation, can't. What has touched me the most are the countless messages from people offering me their jewel candy. Please know those messages brought me to tears, but truthfully, I would much rather you keep it and enjoy it. I build a strong community, and I will rebuild and figure it out. The situation has been heartbreaking and violating in many ways, but one thing it has reminded me, it's just how incredible this community truly is. I've spent the last year building something rooted in love, kindness, and genuine connection, and no one can steal that from me. A huge shout out to Bomb Party, Home Office, and my upline." So we have new tab. This one had a huge thread. Let me see what y'all are up to over here. I will let's look at the live chats because apparently I'm missing. Oh my god. What are y'all doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's my channel ad revenue for the month. Y'all, can you go subscribe to Labcraft Studio? What are we doing? Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm subscribed, but y'all should go subscribe. Hold on. Oh my god. Thank you. This is Labcraft Studio. I know you didn't do that for subscribers, but like, oh my god. Oh my god, what are y'all doing? Thank you. We're my oh my god. We'll just do wedding kazoos because holy shit. I think wedding kazoos are appropriate for y'all being nonsensical in the chat. Thank you. The live chat's losing their shit collectively. Oh my god. Wedding kazoos coming on up. So I'm guessing members and I are going to have an unboxing of a recliner and put it together. Or maybe XCal's going to have to put it together for me. And we'll just have to watch XCal put it together for us. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all are so... I'm smiling like an idiot. Oh my god. It's such a, like, a symmetrical number, though. 9999 is a good symmetrical number. Thank y'all so much. Oh, because live chat's misbehaving. Live chat's misbehaving. They're apparently buying me a recliner. Live chat just collectively bought me a recliner, so to get us back in, apparently getting us back in the treehouse. Thank y'all. I don't know what's happening, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't remember how you said it, Broken Waffles, but it had something to do with the unboxing, any kind of unboxing situation, and I can't, the size of the unboxing of the chair I'm gonna have to make sure that you're awake for this. So, if you're just joining us, we're taking a break from the identity theft bomb party situation that led to $4,000 of inventory being stolen, and also that situation that led to an adoption being canceled, and the clusterfuck that keeps on clustering. I mean, the members are the ones that found this, and we also found a new MLM today, and today has been wild. And I guess the highest high of today is live chat just completely being out of order and wonderful, and I'm very grateful, because holy moly. I said I love you, but thank God you're not an unboxing channel. I think I'm gonna add this, Broken Waffles, I think I'm gonna add this to my bio. Members love me, but thank God I'm not an unboxing channel. I think I'm gonna add that to my bio. So I just need to take a screenshot so I can remember to add this to my bio later. Okay. Okay. Z? Oh. There's me again. We are reading this. We are taking turns like reading the Reddit thread and then watching videos, kind of like a kindergarten book reading session, because I am a child and I need words and then pictures. So, the whole thing sounds so sketchy. Of all the things someone could jump through those hoops to steal from FedEx, they chose $4,000 of BP. Right? Who wants to commit 3+ felonies to end up with a box with BP shit in it? Come on. No, the only fizzer is happened to, unfortunately. I don't know what that means. Why? It didn't seem like she had issues with this yesterday. People on here were saying, would they do this for a smaller rep? No. Now all of a sudden, she doesn't want reps to do this? I don't think so. Her entire story is fishy and has been from the start. I have a feeling her inventory is going to pop up in the next few days and everyone is going to be in there buying her items up to help her so she can get her adoption back. How is her adoption tied to this? It's tied to it because when you turn left on Bullshit Boulevard, you end up on Sympathy Street. I truly feel for her that she canceled her adoption. But again, if she doesn't feel safe, that's reasonable that she didn't want to put her child who she was going to adopt in danger. Like, I think that's reasonable. I don't think it's something to laugh about that she's not going to be able to adopt a child. But again, if this is all some ploy to like be twisty, okay. There's a few other posts about this situation if you scroll down in the middle of all this, that she has to cancel her adoption. I understand she had to cancel, but I don't understand how the two are related. Packages get lost, adoptions still go through. Maybe it's talked about below, but it still makes zero sense. She's going to say because of this, she won't have the money for it because she's using everything she makes from BP to pay for it and no help from husband. She made it seem like she didn't feel safe. Is it bad that I think there is more to this? Like sitting outside of FedEx pretending... I don't think she was pretending to cry. Did y'all think she was pretending to cry? I should make you a t-shirt and send you one. Oh my God. Yes. I would totally wear it. Okay, hear me out. What if this was an inside job, like her self-proclaimed ex-gangster? Wait, what do you mean her self-proclaimed ex-gangster hubby? How did I miss this? Her self-proclaimed ex-gangster hubby concocted a plan to have this package stolen? This is wild. This is not. This is too far out there. I'm just reading this because this is in the thread, but this is not something that I agree with. Her self-proclaimed ex-gangster hubby concocted a plan to have the package stolen, and she went all in this scheme, got some help from the old street friends, and planned it to happen while they were out of state on vacation to help keep suspicion away from them, publicly oversharing flight info, etc., all to prove it couldn't have been them. But the package was insured. So you would hypothetically cash out insurance money and sell all the items in a different platform like Mercari or anywhere, since there are no SKUs or a way to track individual items once heat has died down a little. Oh. I know little insurance scams such as this could possibly be are very common in the petty crime world. It would all be a win-win. Double the money, gain sympathy, and keep your platform on BP front page news. If one were to do a scheme like this, the timing is all a little too perfect. You'd want it on a large, expensive order while one was out of town. And of course, if this is legit, that sucks, and I'm sorry it happened. Okay. I'm not sure they went to these lengths, but I do believe this is all a skit for attention, and her inventory will magically show up in a few days. 100% agree with your thoughts. That's what I'm saying. Maybe not to this detail, but the person knew what time it was delivered, which delivery office somehow got it without needing ID, was somehow able to go online and change it, being picked up or whatever it was, they changed it to. Oh, that's a lot for a random fan. 100% think it's someone who knows her. Or it's a phishing situation. She may have clicked on a link and someone got her login information. Good God. 100%. I 100%. 100%. I'm not a big fan of... now, Alex Murdaugh, Amber Heard, I will 100% accuse them of fake crying, but like the other lady that we saw, also my camera's not even. Fuck. Other people, I agree, because I'm a crier. Weeping Willow president, I will maybe campaign for Weeping Willow president. Occam's razor, people, the simplest explanation is often the right one. Agree. Is this a new dimension of Mary Kay jacket in the bathroom situation? Yes, maybe like new dimension of Mary Kay jacket on like hasn't had a snack in a while and maybe drank some bad Pedialyte. You know what I mean? Like it's a little this is wild. A little bit of a reach. I have an ex-gangster per se and trust. Oh, he wouldn't. Oh my God. I lost my place. He wouldn't do anything to risk his freedom, and she has a small one at home, so I would hope this wasn't true. The whole thing is crazy. Are you genuinely okay? This is pretty extreme theory to jump to with no proof. Now, insurance scams are a thing. I don't think this is it. I think it could possibly be a phishing thing, especially with how much information she shares online. One, she shares so much information online. It's so easy to send someone a bad link via email that looks just like a bomb party email, get someone to click, and you grab their information. The sitting outside of FedEx, not in her car, just sitting on the ground to hit record right in front of the FedEx building in the background did me in. I mean, I don't think she's that good of an actress. I agree. She is doing this all for attention. She is drama and feeds on drama. Her story makes no sense, and there has been so many versions of it that should flag everyone that it is crap. She likes attention. Look at all the drama that has surrounded her. What racist thing that went viral? How come we keep running into racism and bomb party? How does this happen? The squirrel trails keep happening. Now the missing jewelry, having to cancel an adoption that has nothing to do. Now it has to do with her feeling safe on the internet and not wanting to compromise the safety of the kid that she was adopting. I mean, think a little bit, have a little bit of empathy. Have a smidgen of empathy. They need to figure her out quick. She is out of control. In your opinion. I think she realizes she takes inventory for free from other reps and the story isn't exactly what she has portrayed. Things could get very bad. It's kind of funny how she has 0 tears, none, and the dollar amount. I mean, let's just watch the video again. Let's just watch the video again. Oh, maybe she wasn't crying. Who knows?
TikTok, please help me get this to FedEx and do your thing. I sell surprise jewelry reveals on TikTok, and somebody changed the delivery method of my package that contained a large amount of jewelry. And they changed the delivery to get picked up at a FedEx facility. And this person used false identification and pretended to be me and picked it up. So not only am I out this money, but the jewelry's been accounted for. So I owe about $4,000 in refunds.
She's actually crying. I mean, she has a filter on because it's TikTok, but you can tell she's actually crying. Her eyes are glassy. She's actually crying. So
funds to people, and that's not including the jewelry that I purchased. Somebody needs to be accountable for this. I'm worried for my safety. I've canceled my adoption. I'm literally just trying to make money for my family, and nobody's helping me.
She's actually crying.
With FedEx. TikTok, please.
She's actually crying. And that's a good question. When did she cancel her adoption? Maybe she canceled it before she went to FedEx. We don't know. So, I mean, that's why we have our little board, so we can go back really quickly and organize this. And I wouldn't offer her that. Okay. She's hiding something, and what does she mean rebuild? Makes no sense. As if she has to start from the ground up all over again. I mean, $4,000 is nothing to sniff at. That's a lot of money. Well, She has to return the money to the people, and then she has to come up with money that she didn't have. So, yeah, that's a lot of money. When you're a drama queen as thy sister, she has been involved in drama. But this is actually a scary situation. Even if she made some really bad decisions about sharing her personal information online, it's still scary. She can make really, really awful decisions about her personal information and put her safety at risk, and she can be scared. Two things can be true at the same time. Cancel the adoption and rebuild my business. I'd be interested to know what exactly BP is doing to help her. Last time her inventory got lost, they said, oh, well, guess they see the money trail. Oh, her inventory's been lost before. This is the second time her inventory has been mislaid. Months ago, it was lost in space and wasn't insured. I believe she only got $100 back from it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. This is all BP covers if it's not insured. So I'm assuming... Now, you can insure your inventory yourself. You absolutely can insure your inventory yourself. We used to do that all the time at the business when I was a manager at the store. We used to do this all the frickin' time. That you can absolutely insure your orders from Bomb Party. Maybe I'm wrong. But we used to... I mean, if you're shipping it through FedEx, why would they not allow you to insure a $4,000 order? Or a $10,000 order? I mean, the lady who did that $34,000 order of bangles, you're telling me she can't do insurance on that? So they did she did a pre-sale. So everybody ordered. So then she used that money to place the order. So now she has to refund it. But she then has to come up with the money to pay for the inventory she doesn't have. So she didn't make an escrow account, basically. She didn't have the money for the order. She used the money from the customers. So she's making... The Bomb Party reps are making really bad decisions with how they're managing their business funds. She should have had enough money to buy the jewelry. And she should have put the money from the customers in a don't touch account. But they're not doing that. Yes, that's it. I'm bringing back Internet Stranger Danger class. You should. Absolutely. So I'm assuming that it's not being insured. The first time she would... Oh my God. First time she would have, of course, taken insurance on all future orders. So I'm a bit bemused why people are offering to donate stock. I'm not being harsh, but I have seen loads of little reps whose inventory didn't turn up, so why not help those? Why not no help for those? And the whole soap opera performance for this particular rep is insane. Just curious, that's all. She also hadn't blown up yet on TikTok. I'd like to know too. I hate to speculate this, but what if the adoption was impacted already, and this is a way to make it go away without people asking questions? This is why they shouldn't tell everyone about their lives. Too many things don't add up. 2 + 2 = 0. She just keeps swimming, just keeps swimming. My thing is, why would anyone steal literal fake costume jewelry? It has no value. It's worthless. Now, people are buying it. That's the thing. Now, oh crap. Sorry. I know it wasn't moving. Sorry. People buy the jewelry. So if you're getting it for $0 and you give it to a de-stasher, you're making money. So yeah, you are going to make money. People go nuts over this crap on Mercari and other places and can get over double the price. I wish we could somehow get confirmation from FedEx that there are cameras, which there has to be. Of course there's cameras at FedEx. They're dealing with hundreds of millions of dollars in packages. There's cameras everywhere, and they have to have them for insurance purposes. And that someone other than Alex picked up the packages, because this truly isn't adding up. Like, her video of her crying in the parking lot it wasn't fake. Something about it just doesn't feel genuine. Like, if my package were stolen, I'm talking to the manager and pulling up video footage to go through, not crying, trying to get FedEx's attention through TikTok. Now, social media actually is an effective way to gain attention from a business if you're not making headway. Businesses are very attuned to social media. If I'm wrong, then I do feel bad for her and I'll eat crow, but I still can't get past the feeling that things just aren't making sense when you step back and look at all the puzzle pieces. Multiple things can be true at the same time. What if that package isn't missing and she's trying to accumulate more jewelry? Okay. I think it's much more simple. It went missing from her porch when she didn't realize she wouldn't be back from Alaska when it was delivered. Why wouldn't she just say that then? Why go through all the trouble to say she had to pick it up? If this isn't a stunt, this is actually scary. It would be complicated. Now, some people are saying you can pick up packages without an ID. Let's see. Can you pick up packages in California without an ID? Can you pick up FedEx packages in California without an ID? Yes, but only if you use the FedEx delivery manager to redirect the package and generate a digital QR code. That's what he did. You will need a physical government-issued ID that matches the package's name and address. If you don't... Look, that's what he did. Yes, but only if you use the FedEx delivery manager to redirect the package and generate a digital QR code. That's what they did. I mean, oops, cancel. I mean, I don't know what to say other than like, and as she said that she did file a police report and the police are able to request the footage. So I think that seems to support the fishy link theory. Yes. As a reminder, don't click on links in your email. Please don't click on links in your email. Off topic, but drinking a mocktail of strawberry lemonade, seltzer, bitters, and lime? That sounds delicious, actually. That does sound very good. Okay. What are we? I hope it is a stunt just because I don't care who it is. I wouldn't wish being stalked like that on anyone. Forget the jewelry. If someone knows that much and was able to take the package by hacking her FedEx, if not an inside job by FedEx, it's not a FedEx employee. Who's going to lose their good benefits from FedEx for $4,000 of shitty boiled jewelry? Are you serious? Like, no. You're not even gonna know how much it is. It has to be for it. Listen to me. She overshares on social media. Almost every single rep tells you how much inventory is coming in. So someone knew that she was going to be out of town in Alaska because she tells people, everyone and their mom tells you when they're going to be out of town, and that when they're getting inventory. And so someone who watches her channel, in my opinion, probably has attempted to fish her before, and it was just a matter of time before she was going to click on one of those bomb party corporate email whatever links. They got her login information. In my opinion, this is a possibly could happen, and they were able to get her shipping, whatever, tracking FedEx login. They did the delivery manager deal. They got a QR code, redirected it, able to pick it up. They didn't need an ID because they had the QR code. And they got the 4,000, like every single person, like I could pick one of the 50 people that I record. Whatever, let me just stop this. Yeah. That I record on TikTok, and I can literally find somebody who's like, I'm getting an order, I'm getting whatever, blah, 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 this many people, or whatever, this many products. And someone's going to say, that's an $8,000 order, that's a $10,000 order, that's a blah, blah, blah. And you have a bunch of people sending out these phishing emails, hoping whatever. And she sends out her address all the time saying, somebody send me DoorDash. Somebody send me DoorDash. Somebody send me DoorDash. You can get phished over the phone really easily these days too. I nearly fell for an AI generated voice trying to access my Google account. They were trying to get me to click the "Is this you?" pop-up. Yep. Megan Davis? Sure. Let me see. What's her TikTok handle? Hold on. Megan Davis. Yeah, I'll start downloading her. Hold on. Let me just done. Megan M. All right. I'm recording her. Just send me an email and I can give you the live. Okay? Thank you. Sorry about, yeah, I've just been doing this live. Oh, yeah. Thank you. It's a damaged quilt I got on Etsy. You can find it's in it needs a bunch of repairs. I think it's like a queen size or a full size. It's like, I just pinned it up there just with like a few pins. It's like, the colors are kind of off because of my lights right now. But, this is all like whip stitched on it. And so I like the hexagon and the stars and then the hexagon here. But these are all like hand pieced or whatever. But it's old. So it was stupid cheap. And there's not like like a lot of batting. I don't know. I don't know what, like, it just needs a lot of repairs. And so I was like, it was well under like $100. And I know like quilts are expensive, and I was just looking for something colorful. And then this one, it has the same kind of like hexagon. I felt like it kind of like matched in kind of a chaotic way. But this one, the lady, that one's damaged too. But this lap one, I got it for well under $100 too, because it's damaged. But like from these like vintage kind of like junk shops, and I thought that it was just someone who got it at a garage sale and was like trying to sell it. But she sent me this super long card about how it's been in her family, like they made it or she made it, and it's been in her family since like 1960, and they've loved it for like decades, and she hopes that I'm gonna love it. And it needs some repairs, but like all this stuff she wrote, and it was just super nice. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you, oops, lock. Let me lock these down. Yeah, just text me about the live and I'll give it to you. Okay, those are off. All right. She is a predatory one for sure. It's wild how she is towards people. I go in and watch a lot, but it's wildly entertaining. $3,500 ring that was appraised for $900 is crazy. I'm disgusted by that company. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it pulled up every single live for the past like it pulled up every single live for Megan. Oops. Exit. Normally it doesn't do this. It pulled up a bunch of her old lives. But it's recording her right now. Anyways. Sorry. We're still going back. Okay. There she blows. Okay. I need to point out that no one should have known the package was being delivered on that day and the time it was delivered. Either she was posting too much information or it's someone she knew. I also don't understand how they got it without ID. Okay, well, we already figured this out. So let's go and watch this one. Nope. Okay. Please hold. All right. Rip.
morning. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about just social media and safety, and it's important for me to warn you of what happened to me so it doesn't happen to you. What happened to me was devastating and continues to be devastating, but it's not really about the jewelry or the money. I mean, of course the money part is horrible, but money comes and goes. We can rebuild that. What's been the hardest to process is the violation that has occurred. Somebody was watching me. Somebody knew I was out of town. Somebody stole my identity. And somebody falsely impersonated me and succeeded. On top of that, I have to live with knowing that this person is local to me, and that is heavy. I don't wish the way that I have been feeling the last 48 hours on my worst enemy. So just, be mindful, be vigilant, be careful with what you share on social media. Don't give strangers too much access to your everyday routine. Put safeguards in place, security cameras at where your packages get delivered, alarm systems to protect you inside of your home, insuring your packages. You could even reach out to, if you have homeowners insurance, reach out to your homeowner's insurance and see if you can add on a business policy. Just really being careful of where you're going, what you're doing, when packages are coming, shipment methods that you use. Just be careful, be vigilant, because people are watching.
Sorry, that seems like it's really low. Let me turn it up for y'all. Apologies. Sorry. Why is this so freaking low?
Good morning. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about just social media and safety.
Mother.
Good morning. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about just social media and safety. Good morning. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about just social media and safety, and it's important for me to warn you of what happened to me so it doesn't happen to you. What happened to me was devastating and continues to be devastating, but it's not really about the jewelry or the money. I mean, of course the money part is horrible, but money comes and goes. We can rebuild that. What's been the hardest to process is the violation that has occurred. Somebody was watching me. Somebody knew I was out of town. Somebody stole my identity. And somebody falsely impersonated me and succeeded. On top of that, I have to live with knowing that this person is local to me, and that is heavy. I don't wish the way that I have been feeling the last 48 hours on my worst enemy. So just, be mindful, be vigilant, be careful with what you share on social media. Don't give strangers too much access to your everyday routine. Put safeguards in place, security cameras at where your packages get delivered, alarm systems to protect you inside of your home, insuring your packages. You could even reach out to, if you have homeowners insurance, reach out to your homeowner's insurance and see if you can add on a business policy. Just really being careful of where you're going, what you're doing, when packages are coming, shipment methods that you use. Just be careful, be vigilant, because people are watching and we live amongst evil people. I am so grateful that sharing my story and that video went viral, because social media is powerful and it has landed in the right hands of people that can help me get down to the bottom of this situation. So thank you so much. I know so many of you are wanting to know what the resolution is and did they catch the person and this and that. I won't be sharing the resolution. This is probably the last time I'm going to be talking about it, just to protect my safety and move on, heal, and
respect the integrity of the investigation that is happening. Thank you so much for all of the support. Bomb Party has been so supportive and helpful during this devastating time. My upline has been absolutely amazing, her and her husband. Such a testament of their character, of what they've done for me to get through this situation. I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the flip side.
Are you kidding me? Here's my issue. Do what you want, right? Do what you want. Do what you want. How is not sharing what to do in this situation the right move? If it happens to you, why wouldn't you want to say, like, here's what I did. I went to the police station. I filed a report. Then I had a detective assigned to my case. You need to remember your case number. You need to follow up with the detective every 3 days or so. And these are the questions that are helpful. When you answer all the detective's questions, they're going to be able to go and get the video stuff. And the detective was able to get the video from FedEx. And then we were able to see who got my package. And here's how the person was able to get my information. I clicked on a bad link. Whatever it is, so that you can help people have better internet safety practices. Oh, I'm going to protect myself, so I'm not going to share anything with y'all? What are you talking about? Here's a frustrating thing. I'm out of drink. That's not the frustrating thing. I know I said, like, you can do whatever you want. Sure you can, Jan. Sure you can. Why wouldn't you want to help other people? Why wouldn't you want to help other people? Why wouldn't anyone want to help other people learn how to have better safety practices on the internet and help someone navigate the situation if it ever happened to them? Wouldn't you want to help someone if it happened to you? I certainly would want to help someone. Kind of like I want to help you, like if you run into a bad PowerPoint situation. Or if you're dealing with a kid who has trouble reading, like that's why we don't do cliffs when we are creating PowerPoints. We don't do cliffs. We don't use shitty fonts because you know how hard it is to read when you have shitty fonts. It's really hard to read if you have, if you are, I don't know, if you have reading issues. Cliffs are difficult. Widow words are difficult. I don't know, just like too small of fonts when you're presenting at a conference, difficult. Like, I don't know, help someone do something sometime. My eyebrow raised at no more on this topic. I don't know that even a well-intentioned Hun would stop themselves from sharing with as much information as they do, but also info would be helpful now. Like, how do you navigate a process with an investigation? Like, how do you file? How do you stay in touch with a detective? How do you blah, blah, blah? Like, all this stuff. Nick said FedEx will open an investigation, especially if it's their fault for not checking ID and if they'll have to foot the bill to compensate if the package was insured. Yes. Not sharing that sort of info is pretty yikes. You don't need to expose yourself further to give a series of steps, like generic steps that you can still maintain your privacy, but you could help other people. You could help a ton of bomb party reps, like, be safe. Also, your package didn't get stolen off of your doorstep. Your package was rerouted to a FedEx pickup location. So, what are you talking about? Also stating the most vague terms on amazing and helpful, her upline was, did they provide emotional help, advice, help get in contact with corporate, financial? I need more details. Sure do. So she made this situation public, asked for help, and then just didn't provide further information. Yep. I want to know what racial stuff happens. The racist stuff? I'd love to know. I'd love to freaking know. Callie McCuskey. Let's see. Uh-oh. Dramarama. Ooh. Please hold. Okay, here we go. We're still doing the video reading thing, so info on how to deal with this would benefit not just bomb party reps, but other Huns and other companies, like people in general too. Like, if you lose thousands of dollars in product, how do you like go about handling that with a shipping company? That would be an added value. That would be helpful. Instead, you're just like, not going to give you any information. Surprise. Good for you, Alex. Sorry, I'm being a grumpaluffagus. Oh! I'm so glad I found your video because almost ready to start doing bomb party. Thank you for opening my eyes. Oh my god, that means so much. Holy crap. I'm glad you found my video too. Holy shit, that actually like, that's super encouraging because it can get like, it's really cool to hear stuff like that because sometimes it gets like, not discouraging, but kind of discouraging to do anti-MLM sometimes, and like hearing stuff like that makes me feel good. I love sarcasm, that MLM all about community until it is something that happens to them. Yep. So this is Alex. We watched her video earlier. And then this is, oh, not Alex. This is the lady that we saw earlier. And then this is Alex, the rep that all this stuff happened to, the no fizz given. She said, wow, this is so very heartwarming. I would never take a sold out collection from the hands of other reps. This is just so very kind to even think of this crying emoji. It's very disturbing what has happened, but I'm confident in trusting the process and I know justice will be served. Exclamation point times 3. Thank you so very much for your kind and generous heart. This community is everything. Bomb Party has been so extremely supportive. I'm confident justice will be serviced. Maybe she meant served. So very grateful for the goodness still in the world. Purple heart. Justice will be serviced. The Queen of Accountability, Alex Chase, demanding accountability and servitude of justice for all. I just choked. She isn't. Oh, well, that's not nice. Someone said to start a GoFundMe and that people would love to donate on the comments of her TikTok video. Like, seriously, $4,000 is a lot, but a GoFundMe for stolen costume jewelry? Pathetic. And that is exactly why she posted it. She is so emotionally immature. First, the "my life is over, adoption canceled" post. Now justice will be served. She should have kept it all private. Hire a lawyer, refund customers, and move on. I have lost far more than that amount, and in the end, nobody cares. It's not professional. It's not healthy. It's harming her business, the adoption, and her mental health. I would allow myself a cry, then move forward in silence until everything is resolved. Afterwards, I would post a video with all the receipts explaining to my customers what truly happened. Don't let people see all of your moves. FDM needs to talk to her and put an end to all this nonsense. However, I believe FedEx management has already done so, and Alex is loving all the attention. All the speculations are not good for her. That's why you stay quiet. The more she talks, the more I believe this is a stunt. Not post it. How will she get all the sympathy sales? This is what occurs when your MLM business is rooted in drama. I would never watch her live streams. Her behavior, including mocking and revealing personal details about spa clients, was highly unprofessional and immature. Oh, if you're just coming in, Alex lost $4,000 in inventory because someone, I think, and this is just my understanding, I think someone phished her information somehow and was able to generate a QR code, which is how you can pick up a FedEx package without an ID, rerouted her FedEx delivery from her porch to a FedEx location. I think, maybe not. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just picked it up from her porch. You okay? You good, buddy? She said someone came and picked it up, and she canceled her adoption over it, and it was a whole thing. She said that it's a lot of information we've covered. You may just have to watch the whole stream, but it's been a whole moment. So I don't think that people in the Reddit threads have kind of grasped how this could have happened. And also Alex has resolved the situation in a weird way. So like, I understand their being incredulous about the situation because some things don't add up for sure. We're all confused. We're all very confused because something for sure doesn't add up, but I don't know what doesn't add up, if that makes sense. So much for radio silence, she just can't help herself with the poor me card. I mean, she did go radio silent afterwards because of what she said in the video we just watched. I'm going silent to posting every few hours. I wish I could tell you all about it, but it's an ongoing investigation. Girl, please already. Complain that people steal your identity and also your package. Then go on and post every single thing. She posted more? What? Sorry. I missed all of her. We missed all of her stories, which is okay. We'll figure it out next time. I fully believe this is some sort of stunt for attention and views. I don't know. People can handle situations badly. I think it's more complex. I think she's just an oversharer. I say this with all seriousness. After watching her video in front of FedEx, I think there's way more going on here. The stories don't match up. She really seemed to be forcing the tears. I'm not going to talk about tears because I'm a weeping willow. It just came off as really off. I'm not going to break group rules here, but I think there's more going on behind the scenes that doesn't have anything to do with jewelry. You file a police report. You work with FedEx. If you are worried about your safety, you stop posting online about it. And there's the whole I'm going to pick up my order video. I think we probably need to back off the subject a bit and let whatever's going on hopefully sort itself out. Let's see how many reps will help rep-to-rep jewelry candy to Alex. This content, 2 birds, 1 stone. Views and the what a wonderful community. Wait, can we donate our loungewear? Asking for a friend. Oh yeah, if you are new, Bomb Party is now selling leggings. So pretend LuLaRoe and Bomb Party had a baby. And leggings were born, and you can actually potentially get a diamond ring in the leggings and the legging kit. So you just they're a surprise, and you cannot trade them. I mean, you kind of can trade them, but the sizes are very and make it super difficult to trade, and a lot of people are getting dupes, and they're not happy about it. Realizing I got blocked because I left a comment on this saying she should file a police report, since that would be the fastest way to hold anyone accountable. Way more sus that she blocked me for that when the tone was very neutral and just suggesting a course of action. She was in the comments a few minutes later. I was 50-50 in giving her the benefit of the doubt, but that was the nail in the coffin. Holy moly. Oh, no worries. With Unique, I had someone I knew that sold for them and ordered a huge haul for inventory and said someone stole it, but she lied and she was trying to get new inventory and sent it. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Cabrina. Lularom. Oh. Lurobomb. Thank you so much. That's super generous. The whole thing smells kind of funky, to be honest. For sure it does. I don't know, like, it's so strange. It's so strange. And this is strange when this person said, like, file a police report and she got blocked. Why would that be blocked? Like, why would that cause someone to get blocked? She's very sensitive. I got blocked for a neutral comment too, and now I'm clinging on in silence on my backup. I know how she operates. In my opinion, your comment struck a nerve with her because her story isn't true, and she cannot file the report, so it brought up emotions for her, reminding her she's being dishonest. And she has this block negative energy policy, even when it comes from her own actions. She doesn't want to be reminded of her shadiness. I'm not going to read some of these comments. The rep that posted on TikTok, she was asking for other reps to give half of their jewel candy, or 5 of them. What in the world? That's wild. Yeah, we watched that video. So the reps are just giving her jewel candy to sell. Say someone with 200 jewel candy gives her 100. They're just giving it to her. They don't want any money in return. She revealed all Alex's pre-orders for her yesterday. Oh my gosh. Comments are getting deleted. Okay. Let's see. Do I have... Val revealing for Alex. Anyone notice? Let's see, do I have this picture? What is this one? Anyone notice that Val is revealing all Alex pre-orders and they aren't hers? Wonder what that means for stock or if BP is sending extra to hide that they are replacing. Alex did post on Facebook that Val will be revealing all her pre-orders. She's clearly Val's favorite downline who's making her the most money at the moment, but either way, I mean, it's a nice gesture. Interesting that Val's customers are nowhere in sight though, so when will they get revealed after Alex's long list? Fuck knows, I can't stand to watch Val. I could be wrong, but I believe she's jumping between Alex's lineup and her own. I'm sure if Val is revealing for Alex, it's to help her save face with her customers that pre-ordered. If so, that's nice of Val, and it's good that Val has enough inventory to do this for her. Most likely, if Alex recovers her order, money from a claim or a replacement via bomb party, she'll catch Val up. That's how I'm taking it, and what I think is probably happening. Okay, but that means Val gets the money, right? No way Val is doing this for free from the goodness of her heart. So Val's customers are having to wait until she reveals all of Alex's pre-orders? Ain't no way, I'd be mad AF. So much to unpack on this, but Val's customers are not waiting. They are blended, and it seems Val is covering Alex's pre-orders with her stock. We have to give credit here. She stepped up for sure. I understand people have their differences with both ladies, but this is a really odd situation for sure. Oh, I definitely think it's very gracious of Val to step up like that. Just stating I think it's uncool to make her loyal customers wait for hours for Alex's customers. I think I would have revealed my customers first and done a separate live for Alex's customers. Revealing your jewel candy. Val will be revealing your jewel candy orders today over on her TikTok page. If you placed a jewel candy order with me, head over there so she can reveal your beautiful goodies for you. She is on the East Coast and currently waiting for her FedEx delivery to arrive, so she should be live sometime between 10:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. EST. To my incredible upline Val, thank you for stepping in, using your own inventory, and helping me through this deeply disturbing situation. I don't even have the words. Just very grateful tears and so much appreciation for you. I hope you all have the best time getting your reveals today. And thank you again for being so patient, understanding, and supportive through all of this. It means more to me than you know. Here's her TikTok. She posted this earlier. I'm wondering if she's paying Val back or how this is working out. And then someone doesn't know the disturbing situation. Well, I'm sure this wasn't shipped from corporate without insurance on the package, so someone will have to eat this because there has to be tracking. And they can find out where info was changed, and FedEx does have cameras everywhere. Something's not adding up. How did Val have enough for her own pre-orders plus Alex's? She must have ordered a ton in the pre-order. No, she doesn't have Alex's inventory. She just had enough and she's covering Alex's orders. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I know. Tori, yeah. People were wild in the chat. People were being rowdy in the chat. Tori, the chat, the stream's been wild. The stream content's been wild. Live chat's been wild. And they've been super generous, and I don't even know. Yeah, when YouTube pays me next month, we're getting the recliner. Also, a reminder, if y'all hate the ads and can't afford YouTube Premium, go download the Brave browser. It's free. It's not a scam. It's not like I use it. It is not an affiliate link or anything. I just post it because I'm on a budget. I know a lot of y'all are on a budget. It literally blocks out every single ad. You don't have to skip ads. It doesn't it's not difficult to use. It blocks out ads on every single thing on every single website. So you can use it on your phone. You can still participate in live chat on your phone. You can use it on your computer. I have no idea about your TV, but you can download it just like your Chrome browser or your Internet Explorer or your Safari. It's like those. You just go to YouTube, you log into your Google account, and it behaves just like YouTube Premium. It's not like the YouTube app on your phone, but you can just open the Brave browser on your phone and still participate in live chat and not have any ads and not have to pay for YouTube Premium. So I know there's lots of y'all on a budget. That's why I keep having that little pop-up come on from Nightbot. And so I'm trying to help y'all out. I know ads suck for some of y'all. I am grateful that some of y'all do watch them because YouTube does pay me through that. And YouTube Premium pays me, but and memberships pay me, and then y'all are being nonsensical with your live chats. I mean your super chats tonight. And I'm very grateful. I'm just moving again because of chronic pain. Mother trucker. Alright. Let's see what else is going on here. So a normal DC stream then. I use Brave on Linux. Let's go. Oh, there's another. Here is the longest thread. This one is nonsensical, and Kat and I could not. This was the hardest one to download. Wait, who did this one? It wasn't this one. Hold on. Who's Liz? Oh, hold on. Lux Fizz was asking people to send stuff. Let's watch a video. Lux, Luxe Fizz. Oops, not Fuzz. That doesn't look like her. Please hold. Hot Mess Lux. Luxe. Hold on. Hot Mess. Hot Mess. Lux Fizz. Where? It looks like she took the post down. Why would she do that? Of course she did. Hold on. Repost. Oops. I'm trying to find the post. So, 1 second. Repost to followers. No, that was them. What happened to Alex No Fizz?
is open.
No.
Hey guys.
Oh, Alex has a lot of drama. What the heck?
Good morning. We are going in for our live scan today.
Oh, okay, we need to watch this adoption part because this is from 5/2 and this is okay. She canceled her adoption over this the FedEx stuff. The FedEx, like her identity being stolen. I'm doing air quotes because we're missing a lot of information. Sorry about that. Oh, let me turn the volume down. I'm sorry. We had to turn the volume up before, and we refreshed it now. Okay. X, F. All right, and let's put the captions back on. Fireworks. Okay. All right.
Good morning. We are
Oh my God.
going in for our live
At
scan
the light,
today.
use the right lane to merge onto CA 73 South.
We are going to get our live scan for our adoption process today. Basically, it is a like digital fingerprint that. Good morning. We are going in for our live
At the
scan
light,
today.
use the right lane to merge onto CA 73 South.
We are going to get our live scan for our adoption process today. Basically, it is a like digital fingerprint that runs a background check through the DOJ and the FBI. So hopefully we get a clear bill of health. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Come with us. We're going to get our live scan. Let's hope I don't have a back.
She just held up the paper with all of the information on the Oh my God. She just held the piece of paper with all the information facing the camera. It's still on TikTok. I'm not zooming in. I'm not zooming in. I'm not zooming in. Oh my God.
I don't know about. Let's go. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, we're closed, so we'll be back tomorrow. Part 2
Oh my God.
live scan. Good morning. We are going in.
What?
Happy Monday. I was not expecting that video to go viral, but I'm honestly glad it did. Mental health is real.
Okay, so I've just heard about this user named Alex.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, I know I was in the middle of a live. I know I was in the middle of a reveal and I just finished a reveal and I know that I still had a lineup of people to reveal, but
Okay. I'm just trying to see. I'm just gonna have to Oh my God, the pants. I'm just seeing if there's any more videos.
The sun will come out.
Okay. All right. All right. Sorry. I'll come back. These Huns all look so young to me. I'm verging on seniorhood, and when I think back on mean stuff I did at their age, I don't feel quite so bad about my life. I still think that Adoption Center canceled the adoption based on the online safety concern. The video concerns that for me. They have their hours posted online. Yeah. There are geolocators who can identify their location based on the reflection in your eye. She's just handing information to them. Yeah. Have y'all seen that documentary style, like Don't Fuck with Cats? I mean, it's like very triggering to watch, but also how the people on the internet found that guy based off of like his pictures. Yeah, Sunny D doxed herself too with her GPS. This lady was asking for people to send Alex stuff too. What's a... I just know she doesn't have business insurance like I do for my business with my real business. I would never use the phrase boss babe. She blocked most people who commented this. I bet you she didn't have insurance or business insurance. $4,000 without insurance is just stupidity. That's what I was thinking. My small business does $75,000 to $100,000 a month in sales. If I had a $4,000 loss of inventory, I would file a claim on my business insurance, not FedEx, and pay the $500 deductible. It's inconvenient, sure, but not really worth losing any sleep over. Sure, Jan, whatever you say. Absolutely what I would say and do. When you file a claim on your business insurance, it not only replaces your loss, but also reimburses you for the loss of potential sales. So if you make 35% product on the $4,000 of lost inventory, you could expect to receive $5.5 thousand. So you reimburse your customers, pay your deductible, and keep your profit of $1,000. If you don't have business insurance, get it now. Wait until reveals a diamond. Shit, donate to these new reps who don't have anything to sell because there's no inventory to buy. This is garbage. It's really sad what happened to Alex, but these reps are chicken nuggets for donating their inventory to her because they're probably the first to bitch when a big rep gets all the inventory and gets slim to none. How many small reps has this happened to, and what did the bigger reps do for them? Nothing. Where's the proof that it even fully happened? Maybe she didn't pre-order, and then was she out of town for the Hunger Games? I do think she ordered the jewel candy. I think she said she did, but used the money in her... Oh, see, that's just speculation. I mean, again, we don't really have any proof that she did lose her inventory, but she did seem truly emotional about something. She's a professional. Well, that's your opinion. So if she gets the money from the package like it's insured, is she giving that to these reps? I mean, her upline actually revealed for her, so I mean, I think we at least have an idea that she did lose the package. Her upline wouldn't have done that if she hadn't lost it. Have I been online too long to just casually throw my name out there? Did Neopets prepare me for the social media age? I don't. I don't think Neopets prepared me. I was so happy that she was not driving and live streaming. I mean, honestly, I was happy she wasn't driving and live streaming at the same time. Our bar is very low. Our bar is so low. Someone went into her app and changed it to pickup. They went and got it. She then went down to FedEx and they said someone already got it. She filed a police report. A lot are calling BS, but if a report had been made and steps in place, won't she be something that someone will call her out and see that made it all up? Some say inside job as the box has bomb party all over it. I hate when businesses do this as that makes theft rise, and others are saying someone she knows. I think someone who's like watching all of her lives. I somewhat believe her as the police can just check the footage at the time of pickup and see. Wow, that's crazy. I can't see someone making this up as much as she is known no way out of a lie like this. And with mental health, she would crash out, so maybe it's true. What about the adoption thing? A lot of this is like that doesn't make sense speculation wise. No. Yeah, and we've already said this. If it's a phishing situation, you can get a package without ID with the QR code. So it absolutely is possible to pick up a package without an ID with FedEx. Alex can make the $4,000 she needs in refunds in 20 minutes if she posts some of her inventory on a rep-to-rep page. She also has multiple Tanzanite girls and is aquamarine, meaning she doesn't even have to sell anything and she'd be making good money. If this happened to a small rep, no one would care. Also, the fact that these big reps are willing to let go of a few just means they have extra. So for all the small reps that only got 5 to 12 of each, maybe could have gotten more if they weren't so greedy. Bomb Party needs to put a stop to this culture. It is breeding grounds for predators. Well, they win. Bomb Party wins every time someone buys product. So like, as soon as someone presses submit, Bomb Party wins. So like, they don't give a shit. Why didn't she just ensure her order? That's a great question, voice of reason. When is it someone else's responsibility to replace her order? They are stupid for doing this. Don't believe her for all of at all. It's for attention. They had to have lots of her information in order to do this, including access to her email or phone and know she was getting this package. Great point. I've been online since the mid-90s, and even then we knew not to tell people our details. Yeah, so if y'all didn't know, she tells people her address so that they can send her DoorDash snacks while she's live streaming. And then she decided to tell us safety information in her last video, and then also told us that she's not going to give us any resolution information or like safety tips for what she's learned, or like the resolution to what's going on, like, or generic helpful tips on how to resolve shipping issues like what she's going through. So good job, Alex. I don't know if it's just me or what, but this is wild. This is absolutely flipping wild and not for nothing. Would they do this for just a random little rep that has no team and is just a rep, is just a random rep? No, I don't think they would. Somebody is actually going to put a GoFundMe together for her. What? Is it just me? I was expecting a GoFundMe, but that will do. Looks like someone is trying to, in her comments, Alex, my heart is broken for you. You canceled your adoption. Please make a GoFundMe. I want to help. Adoptions are like $40,000, so like I don't think a $4,000 like issue with her order is going to like put a dent in if the money was the issue with the adoption. I think she was worried about her safety. My question is, if she was so upset, why isn't she grinding right now, getting on and selling what she does have to make the money she needs? No, it's not about the money. She was worried for the like safety of the kid, I think. Why are we waiting and not making moves while we wait this out? I know if I was her, I'd fight hell and high water to make sure I got my baby. I think it was for the safety. I think it was for the safety. I think people are confused. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Here's the last super long one. Sorry for all the reading. We didn't have a ton of videos. This is the super one. This is not good. These are a little bit out of order, so sorry about that. I'm sitting here speechless. She held up the paper with her info. Yeah. I'm speechless as well. Also, why would you share your house information for DoorDash? So people can send you snackles. You have a small child at your house. Like, okay. I do not have children. You're talking about the safety of like your potential future adopted child, if that's the reason you canceled your adoption. But you consistently ask for people to DoorDash you food while you're streaming, and you have a small child already at your home. What? Can someone explain this to me? Like, oh, hello? Can someone like... Yeah, there was a FedEx worker trying to help her, and I thought that was super nice. I have empathy for her and that she's scared, that she feels exposed and vulnerable. And I also think she was really she made some really poor decisions about her safety online. I don't know about online presence. Like, I don't know how much they do that. They might. But if the adoption, like, is going through and it's a baby and they're signing it at that point, once you sign the adoption papers, like, and you pass your background check, like, I don't know, they look at your home, you do your whatever, you do your background check, you do your home check. I don't know if they do a social media check. We can do, like, humans are complex, and multiple things can be true at the same time. You can have empathy that, like, this is a wild situation and we can feel for her, and also say, like, you made some really stupid decisions with your safety and your current child's safety. Like, she has A child at home. Some adoption agencies have specific policies about social media and sharing the child. Yeah, especially if you are like fostering to adopt, you cannot share. For fostering, I know you cannot share their face online, their name, like personal information, identifying information, stuff like that. It's definitely weird. Like, you know when something, you know when you're like smelling milk to make sure that it's not, it hasn't gone bad? Like, I always smell milk. I look at the expiration date, but even if it's way far away from the expiration date, I always smell milk, right? Because you never know. You never know. I open the milk, I smell it every time. I smell milk every time. It's too dangerous to not smell milk because can you imagine pouring milk on your cereal and you take a bite and you get bad milk? You just cannot trust the expiration date. I just cannot. It's like that. You just smell it and you're like not quite sure if the milk is bad or not. You're like, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. You just like something doesn't smell right. And I'm not sure if the milk is bad. That's what I smell everything. Or lunch meat. Exactly. Lunch meat and milk. And something doesn't smell right. It doesn't pass the sniff test. To me. Sure doesn't. Canceling an adoption within a few minutes of finding out your package has been picked up. That is that's strange. I wonder if there were other stalking things going on. I wonder if there were other events that had happened where maybe she was getting stalked and this was the cherry on top of like the straw that broke the camel's back situation. Fearing your safety while sitting. I mean, higher beams, I think that's a ridiculous comment. All MLM people are taught to overshare. So I think that it's normal to see MLM people oversharing. We see it all the time. She had said she was waiting on the police to get there to make a report. See? Valid. The video wasn't weird. She was upset. The strange thing was I'm not sure if this milk has gone rancid, was I've canceled the adoption. That was the I might need to take a second sniff of this milk. That was that part for me. Well, she did say she's afraid for her safety. Why adopt when... No, she was already in the process of adoption. The adoption has been going on for a while. Adoption takes a long time. See, like, electronic bake, it doesn't... Like, think through this situation for a second. Why keep posting on the internet if you're worried for your safety? Again, she runs her business online. All of her customers are online. She has $4,000 of inventory that she cannot make good on. So I don't know. I don't know really, but it's something to consider. As soon as she said she canceled her adoption, I immediately thought she said that to get attention. She thinks mentioning it will gain her more traction, in my opinion. I like that they said, in my opinion. Good for you. I said this from the very beginning. I call bullshit. Valid points. How does someone get your FedEx info unless you've given it to them? Phishing. Or they have access to it. Phishing. Probably her laptop in this case. Hello, it's called phishing. Email, link. It is not for the money or jewelry only. I bet you it is someone who hates her for whatever reason. Let's normalize not posting every single step you take on social media. At least do it after you are back home. Delay your posts, people. Thank you. Thank you, Zesty Close. The voice of reason in the Reddit thread. Thank God. Welcome back, Tori. Putting a lot of time and energy into an adoption and then canceling it is it's very sad. It's very sad. Adoptions are very expensive, take a lot of time, and there's a lot of kids out there who are looking to be in safe, stable homes that are healthy for them and not just, well, I have a lot of thoughts on adoption, but I obviously am not a parent. I think it's important to do what's best for a kid, not just for what's convenient for parents. But I know there's lots of parents who give up everything to be able to sacrifice for their kids. And I think more often than not, parents try to do everything to give a great life for their kid. You know, adoptive parents do. So yes, exactly. Could have been a FedEx spoof text too. Yeah, and exactly, Becca. A FedEx spoof text. Yep. Or the two things are unrelated. They could be unrelated, and she made them seem related. On the videos that we watched, she absolutely made them seem related. And again, so we can look into her some more. She's had some pretty big dramas associated with her. And it's been pretty wild. Too many people are post-it happy for clicks, likes, comments, and notifications. Every moment becomes content. Every problem becomes a post, and every crisis becomes engagement. Not everything needs to be online. The obsession with attention, views, and internet fame is getting out of hand. Some creators live online 24/7 and then turn around talking about privacy and safety while putting every detail of their lives out there. You can't constantly broadcast everything and then act shocked when people question what they're seeing. At some point, the internet stopped being a tool and became someone's entire identity. Maybe it's time some influencers stepped away from the screen, got real world balance, worked a regular job, and remembered there's life outside notifications and algorithms. She said she checked her tracking and it showed it was going to be ready to pick up instead of her house like it always does, which she thought was weird, but since it said it was at the facility, she went to pick it up, and that's where she found everything out. Also, not defending her, but yes, people will do all this for $4,000. People will literally KILL someone to steal $500 from them, even $50 from them. So yeah, don't be surprised. Exactly, in zero tears. She was crying. Stop it. Adoption of an animal. No. A human. She didn't say she was going to pick it up. She stated someone changed the delivery to get picked up at FedEx. I know, but she went to the FedEx facility to go pick it up. Where was that video? She had a video before this happened and said something about can't wait to go pick my order up. This was before. So where's that video? Okay. Maybe she deleted that. Alex. No shiz given. Okay. She deleted it. Yep, she deleted it. Of course she did. How did someone change that? They had her login name and password? The husband maybe? No. She was hacked. They also had a fake ID. No, they don't have a fake ID. They had the QR code. Fix this or you'll be bankrupt within a year? Yeah, right. BP doesn't do enough business to even touch FedEx's business. Oh my God. Okay, this is just random comments. These are all about BP reps like trying to bankrupt. I have 1 hour to get home, pick up my JC from the post office and get dressed. She meant FedEx. This seems like she already knew she had to go somewhere to pick it up, even though earlier in the day she said the JC was already at her house. Well, she then looked at her email and said it was at FedEx. She's all over the place. FedEx doesn't... Okay. Everyone's getting caught up that it was quote-unquote at the post office. She just meant that it was at the facility where, like, they collect mail. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know it's at it's at FedEx, but you're just like, I'm gonna go get it at the post office. Like, it's not like someone not keeping their story straight. It's just saying like, hey, I'm gonna go to the post office and pick up my package. It's like saying Velcro or hook and loop. Velcro always is like in danger of losing their trademark because people think that Velcro, that hook and loop, that Velcro is hook and loop, when the Velcro is a brand of hook and loop. My God. And to cancel your adoption within minutes of a mysterious package handling is wild. Like, did she cancel in FedEx parking lot? Who the fuck cancels an adoption over this? Possibly a blessing in disguise. Be nice over adoption. Like, come on. I fear maybe the agency saw posts. No. And don't make her look good and they can keep her and she's jumping ahead pretending they did. Adoption agencies do internet deep dives. I think this is way too far, like, far-fetched. Cancel my adoption. Literally nothing would stop me. Of course, I'd also carry shipping insurance, delay posts, and not rely on MLM money. I think the husband also works, so I don't think she's relying on MLM money, but I don't know everything about this rep. Honestly, I don't think she bought the jewel candy. I think she spent the money. Okay, that's far-fetched. Yes, and her statement said, oops. It was changed from home delivery. This is what I was saying. It doesn't make sense at all. Oh my God. We've already discussed this. It was FedEx. Oh my God, it's interchangeable. Yes, USPS, UPS, and FedEx are all the post. Becca, yes. Velcro, Kleenex, Tupperware, exactly. DHL is a gamble. Yes. If this is all true and how it went down, then this is a whole different kind of situation and people need to just step back and let her sort itself out. Now, the thing is, she posted it on the internet. Open season for commentary. Just like anything I say on the internet is open season for commentary. It's like, it's just the risk you take. It's just the risk you take. Oh my God. She said they made a fake ID with her information. No. They probably did a QR code. Whatever. I don't know, seems a little sus. That's going above and beyond for some cheap jewelry. They'd have to have a lot of time to make a fake ID. This is probably a friend, family member, or worker, not a worker. I highly doubt it's a FedEx worker that took advantage last minute when she was posting her exact location and time she'd be home. I'm confused. So this woman was going to pick up a FedEx order at the No. Everyone's misunderstanding. It's not that she can't afford the adoption now after she went on an Alaskan cruise. She was nervous about her safety and then she canceled the adoption from what I understand. Adoptions are over $40,000 for private adoptions. I don't know about like not private adoptions, but private adoptions are expensive. And I'm guessing they did a private adoption. They seem like the people to do a private adoption. And if you do like a state adoption, like those are cheaper and they're way more invasive. The adoption process is incredibly invasive, including proving a proof of income so you can show you are financially capable of raising a child. There's no way if their ability to adopt was hinged on one box of jewelry, they would be approved. Right. If someone really stole the jewels, I don't condone that, but like if you don't have an extra $4,000 lying around for emergencies, okay, but it would have already been approved. They literally don't understand how this works. It would have been already approved before. Sometimes Reddit, like, it doesn't pan out, obviously, so we're just reading this together to see the nonsense a little bit. I want to know why you ship a package worth that much but don't spend the extra money to insure it. Got it. I'm just kind of going through, because this one's so long. From watching Alex for quite a while, she's very erratic and makes decisions without thinking. She's definitely done this out of haste and will probably regret this tomorrow when it sinks in. I understand she feels vulnerable right now with potential identity theft. Same with this Alaska trip. She discovered that she had earned money from TikTok gifts and didn't know about it, so she spent all that money straight away on the cruise when she discovered it. Again, erratic behavior when you know you are saving to adopt again. That would have been a big chunk towards the adoption or just to put in savings for a rainy day. Oh, that's rude. That's fucking rude. See, like, talking about mental health medication, that's not for us to talk about. That's a psychiatrist conversation. That's a therapist conversation. That's not like, no. She wasn't worried about her safety when she was giving out her address for a lady to DoorDash her Olive Garden. I was always told the truth never changes when told, lies always do, and the story of how it all unfolded has changed several times. This seems so overly dramatic. She always gives out way too much information about her personal and professional life. Now, as for entertainment and tea. Question, how does this fit in if you are actually running a real business? Would you give out this much information if you were running a real business? Real business meaning like not multi-level marketing. Because I would never share this much information as a contractor. A graphic designer? Hell no. I don't know if anyone has a FedEx account, literally just downloaded the app, and anything that has changed, I get emails to confirm. But if you don't have notifications turned on, you're not going to see those emails. And as someone who has notifications turned off because it gives me anxiety, she may have notifications turned off. So that's great that Platform Mindless has notifications turned on. Alex may have them turned off. If someone hacked and changed the delivery, email address change, etc., I'd be immediately notified of it and have to confirm. Good for you. So I don't know how all this happened without her knowledge unless she ignored her phone for updates on her thousands of dollars package. Oh my God, listen. Being an influencer is not for her. Okay. You can't cancel adoption that easy, though. If someone had false ID of her, I bet it's someone she might know. It's also at minimum tens of thousands of dollars to adopt. If she's scared to go live, she's not making money and probably just can't afford it right now. My parents paid like $40,000 for me, not including attorney's fees in 1989. Imagine what it is now. I mean, it's still expensive. She's worried about her safety being leaked. I'd assume the person might know some personal details about her, like her address. Everyone knows her address. She might be in danger. She's scared. I'm so glad I don't use Reddit. Yeah. She shows her information all the time. It wouldn't be hard for someone to take her stuff. Callie was talking about this and said someone had to have access to her back office, tracking in an ID to get this. Callie says that this sounds very fishy. You heard it first from Drama Mama herself. Something is way off on this. It's okay. Well, the police are going to figure out if it's false or not. It's not up to you to say that. We're skipping over the nonsensical. Now, again, she does have a lot of drama associated with her, but that does not mean that this is all based in like, that all of it is untrue. I just think that there's some things that don't add up. I think the thing that we can say is protect your private information. Don't show your piece of paper on your video. The amount of felonies that would have been committed. I mean, people steal stuff all the time. So, and people do pay money for bomb party stuff. I'm just trying to make money for my family, then I mean, again, people pay money for bomb party jewelry, unfortunately. There's not a huge profit there. For example, the bangles, when they were $34.95, you could only sell them for $39.95. Can you imagine if you were a boutique owner and that was the spread of the profit that you were able to make? No boutique owner would ever do that. Apparently, your people think I'm rude about stating insurance through BP, business insurance, and homeowners insurance. Negligence if she didn't have any. It does absolutely suck, but there are ways to prevent this. She blocked me. Thank goodness I left. I'm disconnecting from all things bomb party. This is ridiculous. She's blocking anything, one, that doesn't give her sympathy. Follow the thread closely. She probably wasn't allowed to pre-order because she got in trouble for her other comments and is not malign up lies, which she has admitted she does and tries to cover up that she got in trouble with BP. She's gotten in trouble with BP before. You really think they gave someone with no valid identification a $5,000? Again, if you have the QR code, you can pick up an order. There are so many valid criticisms of this person and situation. There is no need for all the extra speculation and leaps from people. And again, it is interesting that you can easily go on the internet and say, hey, sorry, like, there you go. How do you pick up an order from FedEx without an ID in California? And it says you have to go into the account, into this part, and get the QR code. And they would do that through a phishing deal, or I don't know. So either a text or an email, she may have been compromised that way. And again, that's like y'all were saying earlier, that's the simplest answer to this situation. As someone who tried for 13 years to have a child and once had an option to potentially adopt a child, which ended up with the mother changing her mind, my desire to become a mother was so great, there would have been no thought of me canceling backing out of an adoption, even if I had my banking account hacked. Again, that's you. Maybe she was scared for the safety of her child. We don't know. I don't believe anything she says. She blocked me. Thank goodness I left. I'm disconnecting. Okay, that shit. She already said that. She also had someone named Sleepy Lane that sent her food and knew her address. She was highly invested. I want to know how Val is revealing her orders. We already know that. This is terrible. This is a terrible situation, but let's not pretend $4,000 of inventory is going to break you when you're raking in money from your downlines. What if it's that ex-best friend she, like, fairly recently fell out with? Oh. I don't remember who that is. Screenshot. She didn't get insurance. Okay, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about mental health. We're not talking about her husband being an ex-addict. We're not. Okay. Well, that's kind of the TLDR so far. There's not really much else other than I don't know. I wouldn't know how to get the police report unless it's, can you get police reports? Where's AI? We would have to submit requests online through portals like Next Request or a specific police department. Access limits by law. Detailed reports are generally restricted to authorized individuals, such as victims, victim representatives, or involved parties. So no. So we cannot. That's okay. That's fine. I just wanted to know, like, the details of what's going on, because it seems like we're just missing so much information. You know what I mean? Good night. So, that's Alex, bomb party rep, had $4,000 of her inventory stolen. Her upline generously revealed the orders for her customers that placed the orders. We're not sure the resolution so far. Apparently, bomb party may be helping her. Unclear. FedEx may be helping her. Unclear. She may have filed a police report, allegedly. She may know who the person is that took her identity / her inventory, but she's not telling anybody anything because she's quote unquote not speaking about the situation anymore so far. However, every single time we've heard a multi-level marketing rep say this, they don't seem to be able to help themselves. So I will keep you apprised, and if you have something squirrely that you see out in the multi-level marketing wild, feel free to submit it to me via email. Say hello to dc@gmail.com, like through a Google link, or you can go to my link in my bio on my YouTube or my Instagram, and you can submit it through my campsite. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the uncovering of the fluffery, and please remember to ask some questions, and hopefully don't join an MLM. And if there's a specific MLM you have questions about, let me know and we can take a look at it online. So yeah, and we're going to take a look at Kenley Brook, our buddy who we've had a couple of run-ins online, who thought that I could treat my chronic illness with Amare's Happy Juice, and sent me an email about that. But she has since joined a new multi-level marketing company. Well, we're going to be covering that. So I'd love for you to come to that next live stream. And yeah, so hope you all have a good evening. Don't forget to hydrate and eat if you need to. Don't forget your meds. And remember that we don't drink the Kool-Aid here. We analyze the ingredients. And don't share your address or your private information online. And don't click those pesky links in your email address or in your text messages. So, internet safety is a good thing. And remind your grandparents to don't click on those links too, because and tell them about telephone scams as well. All right. Okay. Stay safe and preserve and promote your emotional well-being. And all of y'all who were naughty in the live chat and sent all those super chats, thank you so much. I'm very grateful. And I don't know what to say other than thank you very much. I will see y'all next time.